Thank you, Roger. I'm going to read. I don't speak as in the business like my father used to be able to do this with no notes, and everybody it was great as Roger does, but I'm going to go ahead and stick to my notes if that's okay. Thank you, Roger Maltby, for the kind words of introduction. You are a gem. Dad would love to give his gratitude to Tom Watson. Thank you for the thoughtful remarks you shared with us tonight as well. My dad has great respect for both Roger and Tom as friends on and off the golf course. Thank you to the Northern California Golf Association, led by Joe Houston, and Board President David Pearson, and to the Hall of Fame Selection Committee for this great honor in recognizing my father's contributions to the Northern California golf community. The work you do has a positive impact on the lives of many. Congratulations to fellow inductees Jack Fleming, Karen Swanson, and their families, along with dear Casey Cote, who we all are thinking of at this time. Each of your contributions to the Northern California golf community is remarkable. My father wanted to attend this evening in person, however, travel is increasingly challenging, and he has asked me to accept this award on his behalf. I am the second of his 5 children. I like to say I'm his favorite. But the problem is that somehow each one of his kids makes that claim, which tells you something about John Brodie as a father, and we all love him so dearly. Stanford golfers are well represented here this evening. I played golf with Dad's Stanford teammate over here, and lifetime friend Chuck Van Lee just last week. I watched him birdie the 9th hole of the short course at MPCC at age 92, I think that's right. Right? It's just incredible, so thank you for being here. Longtime friend and former NCGA President Bob Moore, what great vision you had leading the charge to create Poppy Hills Golf Course. We are all so happy to see you here this evening. John Riley Brodie is a 5th generation Northern Californian with roots dating back to the 1840s and the California Gold Rush. As a child, when he discovered the game of golf in the 1940s, it was as if little Johnny Brodie struck gold himself. The sport opened up a whole new world for him, caddying at Claremont Country Club, playing in city tournaments at courses throughout the Bay Area, playing on the golf team at Stanford University, accepting Bing's invitation to play in his Crosby tournament at the age of 21. What more could a kid growing up in the Bay Area ask for? At age 14, returning from a competition, Dad blamed a loss on himself and said to his father, "I would have beat that guy if I just didn't run out of steam." His father, Aloysius, a strong-minded Irishman and athlete himself, gave young John a whack and said, "Never take something away from a winner who beat you in a game." From that day on, Dad showed respect for the winner in whatever sport he played. As Roger said, he liked to win, he played to win. Quoting Dad from the 1973, he said, "Out on the golf links, where I have spent a good deal of my time, I have found that the best players are also the guys who actually root for the other guy's shot. The kind of player enjoys the game, enjoys all the qualities in the participation of it. Wanting others to do well is not rooting against yourself. You still want to win. A strong competitor wants everyone to play their best. A true sportsman loves the game itself." Dad played multiple sports at Stanford, including baseball, basketball, golf, and football. He walked on as a skinny little freshman to play football, 8th in line at quarterback. They had never seen him play. In his sophomore year, when he didn't show up for spring practice, his football coach, Chuck Taylor, went looking for him. When Coach Taylor caught up with his young quarterback at Stanford's golf course with the golf coach, Bud Finger, he told Dad to get onto the football field. And Dad said, "Sorry, Coach, but in spring I play golf and in fall I play football." And he stuck with that. After his rookie season with the 49ers, Dad won the 1958 Northern California Amateur. He qualified and played in the U.S. Open in the year 1959 and also in 1981, a 22-year gap. In 1987, he played in the French Amateur, making it to the finals. And in 1981, played in the British Amateur at St. Andrews. At St. Andrews, he was leading in match play towards the end of one of the rounds, and he had to disqualify himself when he realized he played the Irish national pro Eddie Dunn's ball. He figured it out when they got to the green because at the time, the size of the RNA British golf balls were smaller than the USGA American golf balls. Eddie Dunn and my father became lifetime best friends. At the Crosby in 1970 on the 16th hole at Cypress, Dad chunked the ball into the water. Then he teed it up again and holed it in for a 3. I was 10 at the time, and I remember some cheering, but I didn't quite understand why. I thought my dad was great. I was like, wow. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'm almost there. Okay, on the final round at Pebble, the same tournament, his close friend and playing partner, Bob Rosberg, had a chance to win the pro side of the tournament. With the lead going into 18, Rossi 3-putted 18 and was so irritated that he quietly went to the edge of the grass and dropped his putter behind his back right into the ocean, while the other 3 players putted out unknowingly. Dad and Rossi won the program that year anyway, many years after. Rossi sure wished he had that putter back. They shared a lot of laughs about that for years, and that's part of what the game of golf is about. Golf has given Dad the opportunity to play a leadership role which enabled him to help people, whether it was advice about competing at the professional level, which college golf program would be the best fit, or introducing young men to lifetime careers in the golf world. Dad loved golf so much that he wanted to invite others into this world so they could see how special golf could be in their lives too. Dad worked at NBC Sports when televised golf was just beginning. And it was frustrating sometimes when the cameras did not know which golfer to be filming at certain key moments of the tournament. They missed lots of important play, and it was hard for viewers to sometimes follow. Dad brought one young man from Sharon Heights to the production truck with the sole job of telling the producers which camera needs to go live at which shot. Tommy Randolph is still at NBC as co-producer of golf. Tom asked me to share some of his memories about my dad, so I'm going to share just a few. He said, "John, what a fitting honor for you to be selected into the NCGA Hall of Fame. John brought so much joy to those all around him, especially junior and college golfers. At Sharon Heights, he let us play rounds with him, our 49er football hero. If we lost, we would have to caddy for him the next day. If we won, we would get to play with him the next day. Dozens of juniors caddied for him for several years. Many are here in this room tonight. Trades, Cranstons, Brad maybe, many. To us nerdy teenagers, he made the sport of golf cool. John had the utmost belief in himself, more than anyone I have ever been around. A true competitor, yet he put everyone at ease who joined his foursome. I would not have had my career of 43 years without him and the confidence he instilled in me. Congratulations, Brode, from all of the kids whose lives you've touched." My parents have been married for 67 years, through thick and thin. Sue is the love of his life. They both know that golf is the love of his life too. Every day, my dad played golf. Every day, my mom supported it. And that's really special if you think about it. In conclusion, here are a few takeaways. Never minimize another person's win by making excuses. Compete to win, but respect the game and the winner. Don't panic when you chunk the ball into the water. Just tee it up again and knock it into the hole. If you make a mistake and break a rule, be honest and accountable to the game and yourself, no matter the consequence. Maybe you too will make a longtime friend. Find opportunities to help those around you and enjoy the game of golf and the game of life as much as you do. Northern California Golf Association, thank you for this moment. What an incredible honor.